What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and we're going to look at a death battle. Yeah, one of those. Death battle has returned. I cannot wait for this one. This death battle is going to be Batman versus the Black Panther. I'm not sure who's going to win this one. They're both equally strong, and Black Panther has done some insane things in the comics and TV shows. And Batman, well, of course, he's the freaking Batman. DC is OP sometimes. Alrighty, guys. If you want to see the original video, I'll leave a link to the description down below. Go check out the video in their channel first, and then come back and react with me. Reaction video starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, new music.
Predators. These fearsome beasts strike fear into the hearts of many.
Well,
yes.
Sometimes they strike in awe, but yeah, mostly fear.
And these two superheroes embody the fear of specific predators to an extreme.
Batman, the genius crime fighter from DC Comics.
My favorite Batman suit.
And Black Panther, Marvel's royal warrior scientist.
He's Wiz and I'm
Oh,
Boomstick.
I forgot he
And
is a
it's our job
scientist.
to analyze their weapons, armor, and
That
skills
explains
to
how you
find
can
out who
infiltrate
would
Tony
win
Stark.
a death battle.
Alright, let's do this. Black Panther
Before
first.
he was the Black Panther. Before he
Plus,
was
he has a
king,
movie coming out.
T'Challa was born the Prince of Wakanda.
Waka, where now?
Wakanda is an isolated fictional nation hidden somewhere in Africa. But while Wakanda itself is shrouded in secrecy, T'Challa was anything but isolated.
He's been pretty much everywhere, but especially anywhere with a good university.
After earning
good for
numerous
him.
degrees from Harvard, Oxford, Berkeley, and MIT,
Oh,
T'Challa
wow, he
came
is
home.
really
His
educated.
Father, Wakanda's king and then current Black Panther, had been assassinated.
Yeah.
And a new ruler needed to be named.
But to claim the throne, he'd have to claw his way through the rite of passage.
This would be a test of fortitude, designed to stress T'Challa's bravery, fearlessness, and combat prowess.
Also known as beating the crap out of 6 super deadly fighters. But hey, T'Challa wasn't just a nerdy brainiac.
I guess they're gonna
He could
do that
fight
in the movies, too.
And he passed with flying colors.
Earning the throne and the blessings of Wakanda's guardian deity, Bast, the Panther God.
But he had to
Oh,
nab
wow.
some superpowers first.
Oh, yeah, they
he
did
went
mention
through
that.
the ritual of the heart-shaped herb.
This herb connected T'Challa to the Panther God, and that link bestowed him numerous superhuman abilities.
Who knew getting high could turn you into a superhero?
T'Challa's new powers included superhuman speed, strength, healing, and agility. His senses also dramatically increased in acuity. Not only can he see in the dark, but his superior vision can even make out infrared and ultraviolet light.
Became the same
So,
speed,
like,
agility,
the powers
durability.
of a cat?
Yes and no. While cats do have
Good
exceptional eyesight, they cannot see infrared or UV light.
That
Though
is
it is
true.
a common misconception that they can.
Well, just like a cat, he can always land on his feet thanks to his other super senses.
Specifically, his vastly improved kinesthetic sense.
Which is, definitely a sense for something.
Okay.
Kinesthetic senses make up a person's awareness of their own movement, like muscle memory, but in a broader scope.
Oh, like how we
That
can
is
walk
awesome.
up steps without looking at them.
Yes.
Or when I shoot my shotgun with my eyes closed.
No.
So Black
No.
Panther's
No.
super sense lets him move and act without having to think about it too much. He can jump across tree branches and ledges without even looking.
I guess you could say it's
Hey,
almost
Wiz,
like Ultra
how do
Instinct.
I become King of Wakanda? Those powers sound cool as hell.
I don't know, Boomstick. Everyone knows you're terrible at keeping secrets, and Wakanda houses one of the biggest secrets in comic book history.
You talking about how Black Panther married
You do
Storm
not
from the
want to
X-Men?
invade
I'm
Wakanda.
talking about Wakanda's enormous reserves of vibranium.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff Captain America's indestructible shield is made of.
That's right. 10,000 years ago, a large meteorite of vibranium crashed in Wakanda.
And they
Oh.
hoarded it all to themselves. And I don't blame them.
Vibranium is an extremely durable metal which can absorb audio and kinetic energy. A single gram sells for $10,000 US, and Wakanda's vibranium mound is estimated to be 10,000 tons. That's over $9 billion.
They're
That
rich,
is a lot of
super
money.
Rich.
That
With all
explains why they got that
wealth,
future
Wakanda
tech,
became a
future
techno
technology.
marvel decades ahead of the rest of the world. They They were exploring outer space years before the US and Russia even tried.
So why is this important? Well, as King of Wakanda,
he got access to it.
Unlimited access to all of his country's resources.
That suit of his doesn't just look cool, it's made of vibranium.
The Panther habit is coated in a vibranium microwave mesh.
It makes me wonder if Marvel and DC ever make a crossover. Do you think Black Panther would give a piece of vibranium to Batman and make a vibranium Batman suit?
Their kinetic energy absorbed into the
I like to see that happen
even
now.
The shells from a helicopter-mounted minigun can't even phase him.
He carries energy daggers, a shield of hardened light, a teleportation
What's up with the energy
device,
daggers,
and
though?
claws.
Which are made of a special Antarctic version of vibranium called antimetal. Guess why it's called that? Because it can melt other metals. What
of
can
course.
this suit do?
Well, the vibranium weave does have a limit to how much energy it can absorb all at once. If it takes in too much, it could wind up expelling said energy in a, well, destructive fashion.
Oh, God! But don't worry, he's fine, somehow.
Wow,
Under
that's
T'Challa's
new.
leadership, Wakanda has warded off many would-be invaders. Even with Dr. Doom, Namor, and Ulysses Claw charging in, Wakanda was never truly conquered.
Oh, wow, that's
an
awesome.
Alien invasion, and hey, nobody's ever ready for one of those.
In addition, T'Challa has studied every major martial art.
He is ready for it.
About 160. He's considered one of the finest hand-to-hand fighters in the world.
He's beat the shit out of Captain America, Iron Man, and Daredevil. Hell, he once knocked out Karnak, who's also one of the world's finest martial artists, with just one hit.
Oh,
he
wow.
is incredibly strong and can jump well.
That is
over 30
awesome.
feet.
He can even throw spears through stone walls.
I'm gonna pause it right here. In case those who doesn't know Karnak, he is an inhuman. His inhuman power is that he can find the weakness of anything or anyone. He's one of Black Bolt's right-hand man. I thought they portrayed that kind of well in the Inhumans TV series. Only problem with the Inhumans TV series, it was directed by Scott Buck, who ruined that series, and we'll never see the Inhumans ever again. And he also ruined Iron Fist Season 1. Luckily for Iron Fist, he's going to get a second season. Too bad for the Inhumans. On to the next one, shall we?
Typically for construction like this, a substantially hard stone would be used, such as granite. With this in mind, T'Challa must have thrown the spear hard enough to hit the wall with a force of over 20,000 pounds per square inch.
Yeah, and the guy is literally strong enough to punch your jaw off.
He can outrun
Holy cow.
and is said to be faster than a panther, which can run around 50 miles per hour. He's quick enough to pull a fast one on Wolverine.
Whoa, hold on! Did he just take out 5 X-Men by throwing another X-Man at him?
Yes, he did. However, under that amazing suit, he is still human.
And yet the Fantastic Four, Mr. Reed Richards, can outsmart him.
Failure. This has even caused him to relinquish those powers in the past. And like with kinetic energy, the suit can only take so many intensely focused sound blasts before overloading.
Still, the Black Panther is
okay,
badass.
sound blast.
He's got the tech, the skills,
kinetic sound
and
blast
the
is
country to
weakness.
prove it.
Claw, do you have any children?
No.
Good, because I would have to kill them too.
Oh. Pause it right there. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. That was a really cool line. And by the way, in case you didn't recognize that voice, if you remember Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy who's when Star-Lord introduced his name, and one of the guards go, "Who?" That person plays the voice of Black Panther in that little scene you just saw. Fun fact.
Throughout the underworld of Gotham City, one name strikes fear into the hearts of even the most hardened of criminals.
The goddamn Batman! You know who he is, the billionaire Bruce
Of
Wayne,
course.
and it ain't his first battle to the death.
You have to
Pretty
introduce him
much,
like
though
that.
Don't mistake his intentions. Vengeance may sound dramatic and all, but in truth, Batman fights crime in an attempt to save others from suffering the same kind of tragedy he experienced as a child.
How noble, and ironic considering he was taught to be a badass by a group called the League of Assassins.
Well, he dresses like a bat, sleeps with a cat burglar, and constantly brings children into battle, so he's clearly got a few complicated issues.
But let's see what he can really do. Bats is really, really smart and considered one of the best tacticians on Earth. No wonder he's always welcome at the Justice League, even though he doesn't have any superpowers at all.
He don't need them.
You're not just some guy in a bat costume, are you?
Sure, he's intelligent, but he's also incredibly
I like that movie.
deadly.
He was trained to be a ninja who's a master of infiltration and silent takedown, so sounds about right.
Bruce has studied
Too bad
every
you chose the
martial
way of the
art known to
samurai.
man. After perfecting full body control at the age of 18, he was able to quickly learn and master at least 127 of them, including Taekwondo, Muay Thai, Judo, and boxing.
It's not every day you can find someone
Awesome.
who can literally take you down in 127 different ways.
He's also touted as the world's
And
greatest
yet every
detective,
Batman
and with
villain
good
thinks they
reason.
can beat
He's
him.
like Sherlock Holmes on steroids. He once figured out that an opponent didn't have a tongue just by the way their jaw bounced off his knuckles. There's being a detective,
Whoa.
and then there's being Batman.
And all that's before
DC
his
logic
handy
at its
dandy
finest.
utility belt, filled to the brim with all sorts of useful gadgets and gizmos.
A lot of which are thanks to his family business, Wayne Enterprises.
Oh,
From
Telltale
steel mills
series.
to airlines to record labels, this company does it all. And that means Batman has it all too.
According to Forbes, Wayne's net worth thanks to his company adds up to $9.2 billion US.
With that much cash, he can afford any
That
kind
is
of
a
weapon
lot
he
of money.
wants. Grappling hooks, smoke pellets, cryo and thermite grenades, and of course, the batarangs.
Originally designed as a boomerang
Best
weapon,
weapons.
Wayne eventually molded his batarangs into custom shurikens, some of which are outfitted with electric shocks, flash bulbs, and explosives.
And last but
I
not
saw a
least,
kryptonite
don't
batarang.
forget his bat suit. It can resist fire, electricity, and bladed attacks, and is almost totally bulletproof thanks to a Kevlar vest sewn into it.
Plus, his cowl sports night
The
infrared
best
and
Batman
UV
suit
vision.
is the Mach
Bats is
8
more than
Batman
just a tech
suit
wizard.
from
This guy
Arkham
bench
Knights.
presses 1,000
It's
pounds
fast,
in
makes
his
him move
everyday
faster,
workout.
stronger,
1,000
more
pounds.
durable, and he
I
looks
thought
more
this guy didn't have
terrifying.
any superpowers.
He doesn't. The current bench press world record is actually slightly higher at 1,075 pounds, solidly placing Wayne at peak human levels. This idea
He's
generally
at the
applies to him
highest
in pretty
level
much
of a
every
human
area,
body.
physically and mentally. He's strong enough to break through walls, rip apart car parts, and pull out prison bars. He's
Alright.
quick enough to avoid gunfire and even Darkseid's nearly unavoidable Omega beams. In
That's
his
a good
strongest
feat.
suits, he's even tough enough to take a hit from Superman.
Yeah, if Brucey ever enters the Olympics, everyone else might as well rage quit. Same difference, really.
That's not to say he's
Speaking of the
invincible.
Olympics, that's coming up.
True. Whenever the Justice League gets in a fight with some big bads, he usually has to keep his distance.
He's also somewhat mentally unstable and prone to lashing out. However, he knows
Oh,
this.
yeah, that
it's
is
one of
true.
the main reasons why he refuses to carry firearms.
That's a bummer. Those are my favorite types of arms. Maybe they'll help him next time Bane tries to break his back.
But of all his
Don't wanna
traits,
mention
Bruce
that.
Wayne's strongest attribute is his sheer unstoppable tenacity. Even after
He has
being
really
drugged
strong
by the
willpower.
Joker after days without sleep, put in a straitjacket, locked in a coffin, and buried alive 6 feet underground, he refused to die.
Of course
It
not.
takes a lot to take down the Batman.
What the hell are you?
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of animals has made me think about eating some with Blue Apron.
Yeah, I'ma skip that. Hold on, give me a minute.
Yours to $30 off your first order if you visit blueapron.com/battle. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle.
Alright.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Alright, let's begin. $2D again? Okay. Alright, Batman, you got a bright side. I was expecting this to be 3D, since they got 3D models of Black Panther.
King is to face the might of his people.
I'll give them something to fear.
Two best voice actors. Alright. I'm not sure who's gonna win this. Alright, that's awesome. Ouch. Oh, wow. Yeah, that won't work. Whoa! It's about to get real now. Oh, lions. I think we're related. Oh wow, they are fighting while lions are trying to attack them. Let's show how awesome they are. Okay, tranquilizers. Yeah, go to sleep, Leo. Or Alex, or whatever you want to call him. No effect whatsoever.
Witness the power of a king.
You think Batman would have something to stop Vibranium? What you thinking, Bats? Black Panther sees what you're up to.
Prepare yourself.
I'm prepared for anything.
Because I'm Batman.
Playtime is over.
Uh-oh.
Amateur.
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
Try again. Did you think you were safe?
Oh.
The strong shall hunt the weak. That is the law of nature.
Whoa! Well, Batman's fish food.
And my rule is law.
Respect the king.
KO!
Whoa, that's a new one.
Okay, Batman
Black Panther
lost.
and Batman were pretty evenly matched. Both were super geniuses and expert
Alright.
combatants.
Well, BP was stronger and faster thanks to that superhuman herb.
True.
It definitely helped, but alone was not enough to beat the Bat. Batman has won dozens of duels against people with similar or even better abilities.
He
As
has.
far
Oh,
as skills were concerned, neither held a distinct advantage. However, that was not the case when it came to their weapons and armor.
Long story short, that Vibranium got Batman stumped. He just didn't have anything in that belt of his that could get around it.
We scoured
If
the
Batman
comics,
had a
movies,
vibranium
TV shows,
suit, he'll
and
be
more to
unbeatable.
See if Batman had any possible way of countering the vibranium. While he's used hundreds of clever gadgets over the years,
None of
we
them-
were actually very surprised to find that he had no reliable method of getting around armor like that.
Take a look at Batman's fights with Bane.
'Cause that
He
kind of
doesn't have
armor doesn't
but
exist
he's
in the
physically
in the Marvel
superior to Bats,
cinematic
just like
in
Black
the DC
Panther is.
universe.
And what does Batty always do to beat him? Aim for the weak spot. But guess what? Black Panther doesn't have a weak spot.
It's certainly believable
it's
that
covered
Wayne
head to
had
toe.
the ability to develop
DC
a gun
doesn't
that
have
could
that kind of
overrule the
armor in their
Panther habit.
universe.
But even if he could, he never would wield it in the first place thanks to his rejection of all firearms.
And while his suit can stop a few knives and bullets, it didn't stand a chance against Black Panther's anti-metal claws.
Those
In the
claws
end,
were a
Bruce
problem,
just waned
no
in
matter which
comparison
series.
to T'Challa.
The winner is Black Panther.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the premiere of Season 5. Want to watch the commentary on this episode? Click that box right over there, start a first membership trial. And if you want the fight track, all you gotta do is click the link in the description below. Sounds pretty
Alright.
good.
Who's next? Oh, Raven. Wait, Twilight? Oh. Oh boy. I guess, despite the death battles they have for Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, ScrewAttack really wants to kill an MLP character so badly. I'm a little worried for Twilight. Oh boy, my brony persona is going to be a little worried too. Well, he'll find out when the battle comes out. You'll see his reaction, probably, maybe. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this death battle. What were your thoughts on this death battle? Who do you think Black Panther should have won that victory? What did you like about it? Did you learn a lot about these characters, about the Black Panther? Because I sure learned some new information about him, especially the part I already knew about the part where he married Storm in the comics. I hope they do that in the MCU if the deal for Fox is made. Thank you all. Have a great day. Take care. Be safe. Stay awesome. And most importantly, stay frosty, everyone. Meanwhile, on Frostbite's channel. Well. Okay. I'm a little worried here. Oh boy. I hope Twilight have something against Raven, because this is going to be a difficult battle. I think ScrewAttack has a little grudge on most of these MLP characters not dying, and they really want to get the chance to kill an MLP character. Oh boy.